Hey, what's up, bro? Just a quick a video for you. I had mentioned to you one time before that I'll get my samples and fly them over into Logic, and I do the stem separation and I'll bring it back. Well, as you know, like I told you before, I do a lot of stuff in standalone, but as far as like doing these videos, I have to put things in controller mode, and it operates the same way. So I just use the standalone portion of controller mode and then kind of explain to you what I'm going through uh when I'm making these beats. Uh so let's go back to the project. There's a project that I just created. There was two samples that I placed on pads. This is the first pad. You can't hear that yet. Just a second. You won't be able to hear that because I don't have it hooked up to that yet. Okay, now here we go. All right. Okay. Now we should be able to hear some. Okay. Well, this is the first pad, right? And one of the things that I'm learning is that I have to have uh, my MPC in controller mode in order to do it the way that I have everything set up, which is cool. That's the first sample. I really like this sample right here. So what I did is I went ahead and I got that sample right there and I put it on inside the sample edit, right? Sample edit right here, right? And I went ahead and I made cut this portion right here and made a loop from it, right? A 4-bar loop. And that 4-bar loop is right here. Okay. So basically, just made a 4-bar loop. Anybody can do that. You can extract it. And now I got that sample, right? And then I says, okay, I want to match the tempo. And I showed you how to do that before. But if you need to, I can make a quick video on that too. Just quick videos. I want to make them like 5 minutes long. 10 minutes tops. Uh, but for this one, and I think I pitched it down because I want, now that's at 90 BPM and I pitched it down. I think it was 3. Okay, so cool, cool, cool. The only thing I didn't like is that it already had drums. Since it already had drums, right? It's going to be hard to match those drums. So I want to take those drums out. So, like I said, that's when I take this loop right here, this one particular loop is a waveform. And then I bring it into Logic and then I do the stem separation. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a few seconds. Let me go and get things set up. I'm going to put my sound back over to Logic and bring over my file folder so you can see it. And then plus I want to let you see what I'm doing on Logic. Okay. So Logic is up. I got my file folder with the stuff with my projects for the MPC X. I have it under MPC 3 2025, then August, right? And then pretty much label everything, put them in its own separate folder, try to keep organized as possible. Right. And then also, one of the things that I was doing was when I come in here, the thing is called funk signal. Uh, I don't know why I came up with that, but that's just the name I've called it. You can change it to whatever I want to. But for right now, it's called funk signal, just so that I can have all my stuff inside of a folder. And then I can go to this project data, which is this folder right here. This is usually hidden on the NPC unless you go into settings and unhide it. And then these are the samples. These are the two. This one, those are original. These are the loops that I made. I created like 4 loops already. So let's go ahead and take this. What I do, I fly these into Logic. One of the things that I do is just go up here, throw it in there, just like that. Bam. 4-bar loop. I want it to loop. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get this out of the way. Let's hear what it sounds like right now. Right? That's the original, right? Remember I slowed it down, but that's neither here nor there. But the original wave itself is this speed. And I'm hoping that that's good enough volume for you to hear. I haven't practiced that on here yet. But let's go ahead and stop that. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to do my stem separation. So what you do is you click on it, right? And then you just right click on it after you clicked on it, right? Right click and then go to stem splitter. And it goes fast, man. I count to 5 and then it's already over. Uh, then I can check what I want. I want all of it. I want it all split. I'm only going to use the bass and the guitar hit. Okay. So it's done. All right. So now when we listen back to it, take out this part, which is the vocal. There's no vocals. Take out the drums. That's what I want. Right? If that's what I want, there's two ways I can get it here to do this, right? I can take this, probably delete all of these others, and then export that. Export it to uh, a WAV file, and I probably might do it that way. I'm gonna do it that way. But then also another way I like to do is I like to use the sampler to get it really fast. I don't have to do anything. So should just go back to the just go back here, come up here where it says sampler, and I think it's on channel 3 and 4. Who knows? I'll check here. Give me a sec. Maybe it is on 1 and 2. 1 and 2s. Okay, good to go. Now I want it back in, right? I want to get this in here in the fastest way possible. Just go ahead and resample it. I'll probably no more than 20 seconds long. Hit arm and hit play. And just let it come. Yeah, I take 20 seconds of this, just looping over and over again, right? Stop it. Boom. Now I got it, right? I would say bass and guitar, right? Bass and git. Okay. Do it. And just so that I can save it, right? Let's go ahead and save it. And usually when I'm doing, like, already in the project data, so I can say base git, right? I can I can change this if I needed to, but I won't. Just go ahead and say, uh, just so I know what I'm doing. I can remember where I got it. Final crate, Brook State final crate. Do it, and then hit. It's right down here, right? Where did you go? It's right here. I haven't saved it yet. Crazy. Well, then now I can go ahead and edit it. Let me go back inside the MPC. And now that I'm back in the MPC and I got my, I can go ahead and listen to it. And that's it. That's how I get that in there and I start chopping it up again. Pretty simple, right? And you might say, man, that's kind of low, right? Of course, you can go ahead and you can process. You can process, go up here to extract. Let's go ahead and normalize it. Do it. Now we got it. Simple, right? But that's how I do it. And hopefully this video wasn't too long and hopefully all everything came out just right. But like I said, bro, this is easy stuff we're doing. We just got to know how to man to manually go through all of this stuff and learn as much as possible to make it even easier. But it's just like putting puzzle pieces together. Yep. Yep. That's what I say. Yeah. Well, I'm out, bro. This is UJB Productions, man. What up? All right, man. Take it easy. Bye.